Hey Virgo, welcome to Germinate Tarot. If you'll notice, we're down one germ. She's doing awesome stuff with her house and her job, so she needs to take some time to do that, and she will be back mid-April, so you're dealing with me until then. Same spread though, Tarot and Lenormand. We're going to rock it out together. Get best of both worlds here. We're using Sacred Rose Tarot. This actually was Jeremy's. So she is here in Tarot spirit. She was pretty happy when I told her because I talked to her like 6 times while we're doing this. She even called in an emergency reading. So I was like, well, I'm here. I'll help you out. So we got a present, or past, I'm sorry, past. We're going into present. And this is for March 24th to the 31st. General reading. Okay, that's too many coming out. Let's give me one more for future, please, for Virgo. Oh, that was an almost. I'm kind of like an ambiguous. They don't want to give it up. Oh, yeah, they do. How about that? Let's do what is Virgo thinking? Okay, what should they be thinking? Bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. That's nice. So, we're going to do past, present, future with Lenormand. Can I get one for past, please? For Virgo. Ooh, March 21st, 24th to the 31st. Yowza. Alright, yeah, this is a new deck. It's Art Nouveau, Lenormand. They are a little bigger and they're not good jumpers like I'm used to. So we're just going to shuffle. I'm going to relax it. We're going to breathe. And then we're just going to take a past, present, future off the top. And there they are. That was a nice clean one. Alright, past, present, future. What's thinking? What should be thinking? So let's do some flipping. Sun with 7 of Swords. Cross with Strength. Mice with 10 of Cups. And what you should, or what you are thinking is Page of Swords. What you should be thinking is 2 of Wands. We got the Bouquet for what you're thinking. And the Fox is what you should be thinking. Maybe you need to be a little more sly. Like I said, bottom of the deck is 10 of Pentacles. That is good stuff. Alright, so we're just going to take a non-clarifying read, just run through it real quick. We have the 7 of Swords and the Sun, which means I think, you know, the 7 of Swords means just a crapola situation, just not cool. You know it. The light is shining on this, and you realize just how wackadoo something is. Like, it's not for you. You're just like, I know. And see this guy? He's like holding his hand out like, oh my gosh, would y'all stop it? But moving into the present, you have the Cross with the Strength. This is the burden that you've been carrying, that you've had to be so strong about, with all this junk up here that you're dealing with. You move into this, and this is the present. This is, you know what? I gotta do me. I gotta be me, and I'm gonna be strong in doing it. You're not coming in and messing with me. Although moving into the future, I think it's interesting that you have the mice and then the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is the end of a cycle. It's the end of the road. It's very good. It's things coming to fruition. Stuff is working out. But the mice, I think this is the lingering effects of all this tumult up here. One mouse is not that bad. You can deal with it. You know, you might have to like throw out your crackers and stuff because they've been eating it. But it's when you get a bunch of mice together. It's that gnawing like feeling of like, you know, that something's just in the background. And that's not a good feeling. But we'll get to clarifying it. Because in what you're thinking about now is the Page of Swords. And that is just a real, you know, people say it's the spying card, so you might be keeping an eye on something, or you might feel like you're keeping your eye out for, you know, bad situations, keeping your guard up. You're not going to let it down. But at the same time, you know, what you are thinking about is this bouquet, which is where I think this 10 of Cups is coming in, because there's like a duality. There's a lot of good, but there's this undercurrent of crap, which is annoying. It's just like, up here it was like break you level. Down here it's just annoying with the mice. The bouquet though, this is good. This is, you know, gifts, visits, coming together, which is positive. What you should be thinking about, and this is the Fox, I don't think this is you. I think it's keeping an eye out for other people's motives and how they're coming at you. Because there's like a slyness to it. Like you know, maybe you are being kind of watched and you're like, what are you doing? But here's the 2 of Wands, which is what you should be thinking about. It's the balanced action of making decisions and moving forward, because I think you're perfectly capable of making these decisions despite, it's like an undercurrent of unease that you seem to be used to almost. Because with this cross, it's like, yeah, I know. I'm used to it. Well, maybe you don't have to be, because you have this good stuff. So let's find out more about, now I want to see what this 7 of Swords is about. That's way too many. Ooh, okay. Hi. Okay, that was rather definitive, but Knight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Swords, the World. I'm not going to take that as clarification on the 7, but I think they wanted to be seen, and that was in quite an order as well. So you have the Fool, which is carrying on. Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Okay, three of Swords. Yeah, this is curtains. You're calling curtains on this. Whatever was keeping you in any kind of situation. Dunzo. All right, moving into the Strength card. Queen of Pentacles. That's fantastic. That's, you know, a strong earth woman. That's you. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be a woman, but that's the energy. Oh, even more. Oh, with the Knight of Pentacles? What? Slow and steady wins the race, baby. VIrgo knows all about that. It's called long haul. 8 of Swords, though. That wanted to come out. And it was pretty persistent there. 8 of Swords, you still feel bound. You still feel like you can't completely move on. Why is that? The Devil. The Devil. There's something. Ace of Cups and Justice. I think that Devil is that undercurrent of like, yeah. But there's new stuff coming in, and justice is going to be done. You know, it's that whole what's done in the dark is going to come to the light. You know, as my Southern grandmother would say, you let Jesus sort that out. Yeah, he'll do it. So we're going to move on to the 10 of Cups and 2 of Cups. Yay! All right, so that's good. This means like everything is going in the right direction. Don't you dare give me any kind of swords action. The World and 4 of Pentacles. I think the World's good. This is the culmination. This is like, you know, the zenith of you. So you got a 10 and the World together with the 2 of Cups. That's Fabu. But you still have the 4 of Pentacles. And I think that's, like I said, it's what you're used to. It's like, you know, you hold on, everybody, because crap's coming regardless. No, you have the Ace of Wands. You got this. Ace of Wands, you're moving on. Just for giggles. The Sun. Okay. Hi, Virgo. Ace of Wands. So with this whole energy, you take the action, you move on. You're good. You're fine. So with the Page of Swords, 3 of Cups, you're concerned. You're concerned about double dipping or something about that. The Lovers and 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, someone is, you know, kind of worried about their money, you know, and their situation, but it's a 10, so, you know, you're doing pretty solid. But the Lovers is a Gemini, and I think, you know, I think someone's worried about that, or maybe they're thinking about that, and I think they need to. You know, the Page of Swords is maybe you are trolling, but you shouldn't be. Then we have, clarifying the 2 of Wands, we have the Chariot with the Ace of Pentacles. This is full steam ahead, baby. This is, you know, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, like Ace of Cups over here. Your aces, basically. So you're on firm ground, and you're good. But I want to find more out about this, because this side really kind of relayed that undercurrent of like, what? So I would like something on the Sun, please. Like, what did Virgo kind of figure out? Like I said, I'm going to just pull because, oh, look at you, Sassy Molassie. You have the Stars. It's hopes, it's wishes. I mean, maybe someone talked a good game. The Birds. That's that gossipy vibe. So we're going to look at the Cross. I'm trying to get the full picture before, because these all kind of tie together. I want to know. All right. And, you know, I am going to go on the mice next, and then we'll go back and we'll do the whole kit and caboodle. All right. These all wanted to come out. Yeah, okay. I'm going to just leave this. That wanted to happen. So you have the birds and stuff, and it seems like maybe this is what you wanted. But I just get the feeling that you know, you have these hopes and everything, but it feels like the birds are just flying around her, and it's just a bother. It's like the mice. One bird is cool. You put a bunch together and you're in a Hitchcock movie. So it's like, oh my gosh, it's just a very frantic kind of energy that, you know, it's not good or healthy. And I think this is people around you. Because then with the Cross, you have the Book. You've been thinking. You've been, you know, learning and coming at it from kind of like a scholarly way and stuff. But then there's this relationship with the ring. Or, you know, it actually could be a cycle as well, because the ring's a circle. So are you going in some kind of circle? Or are you just like, oh, here we go again. Here we go again. But with the mice, you know, or maybe this was an actual relationship that's kind of moving you out of this feeling. Because then with the mice and stuff, I think this is what you're conditioned to it. But I'm getting this aggressiveness with the whip. I mean, usually it's the sexy card, but it's been a card of like rawr for a while. Then you have the Snake, which is, you know, it's usually someone being sneaky, and it's a woman as well. But I get a feeling that like Virgo is going to strike. Like, you can only push a snake so far before it'll bite. I mean, they don't want to bite you, but they will. And I think that's where Virgo's at, because you have the Anchor. And that's, you know, I need my own stability. I need to do me. And then you have the Lilies, which is peace. Letting it lie. Just letting the fate kind of just go with it and not have to push and fight and everything. So I think you get beyond this mice business. So we're going to go on to the bouquet and figure out what that jazz is about. Ooh, you want it to come out. The heart. Oh, that's good. You're going to get lovey loves. You know, that's what's on your mind. It's very good. You know, that what's that coming at you? The ship and the child. I mean, that's like longing and new beginnings. But I think that ship thing, I mean, maybe someone is at a distance, but I think that's like a, you know how you're just like, oh, I'm thinking of them. I want to go to them, like that kind of thing. And then I want to go and have this new beginning and start over. And the fox, that slyness, that, you know, what the motivation of others, which concerns me. This one wants to come out. Whew, the stork and the tree have been hot tickets tonight. There's a change. So this constantly having to figure out what's going on around you and taking people's numbers and, you know, taking names and all that jazz. I think that's over because here's the stork, and the stork is moving into this tree. And this tree is stability. It's rooted. It's grounded. It's, you know, life, essentially. So this is good. I mean, I think there's a lot of residual energy that you need to get past. So now for the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels cards, which I don't use terribly often, but they were calling to me. Okay, what do you got to say? Romance Angels. Okay, worth waiting for. Give your relationship a chance. Okay, divine timing is at work in your love life and work on your partnership. I think because of what you have dealt with, it might be difficult to have that waiting, to live in that unsurety, because Virgo is very like, yes, no, dirty, clean. Like, it's, they're decision makers. And it's like, boom, here you go. Worth waiting for. There might be a little wait time. Might be a little lag time. You don't have to hold that against somebody. Give your relationship a chance. You know, don't shoot yourself in the foot before it begins, or, you know, really gets off the ground and gets cracking. I want on this. Let go of control issues. Did I not just say so? Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay. Thanks, Doreen Virtue Angel Romance people. So we're moving on to Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck. Here we go, guys. Cosmic Pep Talk. What can we talk to Virgo about? We have got Union popping up here. And we're going to do... Get back here. Union. Surrender. And peace. These two wanted to come out. Healing and celebration. Okay. You got to surrender to your union and find peace. Look at all those flowers. Look at these flowers. That's about right. And then healing and celebration. You know, once you get to the other side of this, I think it's going to be great. Like I said, aces. With all your aces. So this is a good start. And don't let the past color your future. All right, Virgo. Like I said, you're stuck with me till mid-April. So hang in there till Jeremy comes back. All right, I'll talk to you for the first half of April pretty soon. Be well, Virgo.